It can be absolutely nerve-wracking to walk into the gym for the first time if you've never gone to the gym, or if you have gone in the past but haven't been in years. It can like actually bring real anxiety. I try to keep my videos pretty neutral when it comes to the topics. They all essentially are about me getting my life together and going on a health and fitness journey, but I try to tie them into areas that other people can relate to. With this one, however, I am going to be speaking specifically about the idea of getting into the gym and how it's really nerve-wracking to do so. I'm going to try my best to relate it to other aspects of life and success, but specifically I am talking about that mental battle that it takes to go into the gym for the first time. It is okay to feel anxious about going into the gym for that first time, and maybe even a couple times after that. But I just want to let you know that it is not as scary as it seems. It's okay to validate those feelings and ease your way in, because that's what you're going to need to do. But it's not as scary as it seems in your head. I remember the first time that I went to the gym, I sat outside the Planet Fitness for an hour and a half. And I was texting a friend letting them know that I was going to be going to the gym. And this was a person that I knew that had gone to the gym pretty regularly. And I would see her post about how she was at the gym. And I messaged her and was like, yeah, I'm really battling, wanting to go in. I'm really scared. I'm scared to go by myself. And the day that I decided to go to the gym for the first time, it was kind of a random decision. I ended up dropping off my wife to work and then going straight to the gym. And I hadn't been by myself, and I hadn't been to the gym itself in a very long time. So I was incredibly anxious. And I sat there and I was like, I'm scared to go in. And she was like, it's okay. You're going to be okay. Like, once you get in there, you're going to feel so much better. And I remember just sitting there for an hour and a half, really battling with myself. I would sit there in moments of silence, just like kind of battling in my head. And then I would switch over to watching videos on TikTok so that I could distract myself from the things that I was thinking. And after about an hour and a half of sitting there trying to convince myself to go in, I decided that I was going to go in. And so I took that first step. And I believe what I did the first time was I just walked on the treadmill for a little bit, maybe like 5 minutes. And then I went into the 30-minute circuit room because that's where it felt safe. It feels like that the 30-minute room is the best place for a beginner to go. Usually there's not very many people in that room, if anybody, especially at my gym. It's usually for a beginner that's new to working out. I know that's not the case for everybody. I used it for quite a few months until I found my regimen, and I spread my little wings and went out onto the main floor. But I just remember being so anxious and really just battling with myself, thinking that people were going to be watching me, people were going to be judging every move that I make. I was concerned about how I was going to look with my form and if I was going to be doing the exercises correctly. I felt like an imposter. I felt like I was walking in pretending to be someone that I wasn't, and everybody around me knew that that was the case. It took probably a month for me to be consistent and go and feel comfortable being there and feeling like I did belong there. Now, I do think that there is a benefit to going to Planet Fitness because in my personal experience, I have not felt judged by anyone, not by the staff, not by other members. I do get an annoying person, usually old man, once in a while that will walk up to me and be like, keep going, kid. And I'm just like, dude, I get that you think you're being kind, but like, don't walk up to a stranger in the gym while I'm working out, while I already feel uncomfortable, and like try to like pat me on the back and tell me to keep going. It's just, maybe somebody would like that encouragement, but for me, it was just awkward and annoying. I think it's so common to get into our head and think that everybody else is watching us. But once you start going to the gym more often, you will see that everyone is just there working on themselves. They're not looking at you. They're looking at themselves. They care about what they're doing. They care about how their body looks. They're not walking around looking and judging you. And if they are, they're just freaks. If you see that someone is judging you or they're staring at you, that's not your problem. That's not your problem at all. It's theirs. And I know that it's so hard to like get past that and just kind of take ownership of it's your space just as much as it is theirs. You pay a membership, you go and you work out. That is, you own that gym just as much as anybody else. But it's so hard when you're out of shape or you're new to something to feel the confidence to just take ownership of the space. That's a big thing just in society in general, especially for larger people. You want to take up as little space as you want to take up as little space as humanly possible, but you deserve the right to be in a space just as much as anybody else. You deserve the right to take up space and be yourself as much as anybody else. And that's a lesson that it did take me quite a while to learn. You deserve to be in the gym just as much as anybody else. You deserve to take up that space. The gym is for everybody at any stage of their journey. It doesn't matter if it's your first day or if you've been going your entire life. Everybody deserves to feel safe and cared for at the gym. I also just want to let you know that it's okay to feel unsure. It's okay for you to feel uneasy. With time and with consistency, you're going to get better, you're going to get stronger, and your body's going to be more healthy. That confidence is going to come. You may not feel like your situation is ever going to get better or that you'll build the confidence to go to the gym consistently, but I'm telling you, with multiple reps, it's going to get easier. The more that you do it, even if it's just to walk in and say that you went and then walk out, if you just go into the gym and you go to the restroom and then you leave the gym and that's as much as you can do that day, at least you got there to the gym. And even though it seems like such a small, tiny step, it's a huge step to overcome the mental battle that it takes to go to the gym. Just that one step of showing up for yourself by going there physically, you've already overcome such a huge battle. Just take that first step and things are going to get easier for you. You're doing something incredibly brave just by showing up to the gym. Most people don't even start. And so just that step, the small step of getting there to the gym, it's a courageous attempt at gaining control of your life, of going towards a goal that you have. Most people will stay stuck and not even go. Even on those really hard days where it's an incredible mental battle just to go to the gym, just walking through that door is an encouragement worth celebrating. You should be proud of yourself you should be proud of yourself for showing up, even just getting to the gym. Like I said, that's a step that some people don't even make at all. So you should celebrate when you make those steps. You should celebrate with those wins, even if they feel small to you. Just remember that just showing up today is enough. Just remember that you don't have to do it all today. Showing up is the first step forward to move towards your goals. What matters the most is gaining that confidence to become consistent in your workout regimen. All of the other successes like weight loss or muscle being built or an athletic body, all of that is going to follow after you've remained consistent. So just making that first step is going to be huge for you. When I was new to going to the gym, it was so scary. I just knew that people were going to judge me. I just felt like such a huge imposter. And the thing that helped me the most was to just go in, even if I'm just walking around the building, just to see where everybody's at, see what everybody's doing, see what things that I could possibly do. It helped me gain the confidence to start actually working out. And it took a while. It did. It took maybe a month for me to feel comfortable. And then even still, I stayed in the 30-minute circuit room for about 2 to 3 months until I gained the confidence to go on the floor. And I work with a trainer now, and I have for several months now, but in the beginning I was too scared. I didn't want to sign up for the classes because I wasn't ready to be held accountable, and 2, I didn't want them to push me too hard. I felt like I was gonna let them down if they saw that I wasn't physically fit. And it's just silly, because it's like, look at me. Like, I don't look like a gym goer. Like, obviously I'm new to this. Like, they know I'm not hiding anything behind my clothes. I'm not hiding behind not seeing a trainer. I want to try to relate this to a wider spectrum of people. And so I do want to just say that anything that you are going towards and any goal that you're working for, taking that first step towards that goal is almost always going to be terrifying. You can plan as much as you want. You can do all of the right things to get you to do the first step, but that first step is always going to be incredibly difficult. Just making that next right step is going to help you. Once you get those reps in, just like I'm saying about the gym, once you get those reps in, you get that plan down, and you make that right step towards the thing that you want, it's going to get easier once you start going. Going at your own pace is huge. It's your journey, it's not anybody else's. And so whatever that goal is for you, whether it's something creatively or if it's something with your career, maybe you want to start a business. You know what needs to be done, and you know that you have the courage to do so. So just make that first step. Allow yourself to feel your feelings. Allow yourself to feel anxious. It's okay. Those feelings of nervousness are okay. Don't get too much into your head about being judged or that you think that you shouldn't take that step. Allow the anxiety to cross your mind, but don't let it take you captive. Let it pass like a wave over you, and then go and do the thing. I promise the sooner that you get to it, the easier it's going to be, the closer you are to your goals. Making that first step in anything is going to be really difficult, but once you do it, you'll see that it's worth it. Whatever the goal is that you have, making that first step towards it is what you want. It's the means to the end. So take that first step today, or tomorrow, or whenever you're ready. It's your pace. It's your journey. I have faith that whatever you have set in your mind, you're going to do it. I believe that if you have goals that you want to reach, that you're going to reach them. And I believe that I will reach my goals. I believe that I will inspire people. I believe that I will lose the weight. I believe that I will become physically strong. I believe that I will have a healthy marriage and a happy life. I believe that I'll conquer all of my financial goals. I know that I can do it because I've taken the first step towards just getting healthy. If I can do it, anybody can do it. It's really, truly mind over matter. Putting that foot right in front of the other and keep on pushing. Don't feel shame when you get anxious about the first step. It's okay. It's okay to feel anxious. It's okay to let it pass by. You just don't want to get stuck there. And friend, I feel like you're not going to get stuck there. So, I hope that this video has been encouraging. I hope you make the next right step for you, whatever that is. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed it. As always, if you have anything that you'd like me to talk about, please let me know. Thank you so much for being you. Thank you for being alive. Have a good one.